Hi folks, it's Richard from Inclusive Driving. Happy New Year, 1st of January 2023, it's Sunday. And this is day 3 of week 1 of my attempt to get ready for a 5k race in about 12 weeks time, or more like 11 weeks now. So back in East Park, a couple of days ago we did day 2. I really struggled with that. Feet felt really heavy. I've not brought the dog with me this time, although I love it a bit. I'm kind of focusing more on keeping the dog away from other dogs. Maybe not focusing on the run as much as I could. So I'm going to take Misty for a walk later on today, but for now just me on my own. So I've just started the Non to Run app. So to begin with, it's just a brisk walk for 5 minutes. So I said I'd bring you around the outside of the park, didn't I? I said I'd take you around the perimeter, just to see some other sights. So dotted around the park, as we saw on day 1, we've got these sort of exercise facilities. And they're designed to use your own body weight to sort of provide that exercise, though. They're designed with like levers and things, so as you kind of push a lever with your arms, it sort of lifts your body weight. So that's providing that sort of resistance there. The voice in my head has told me I'm halfway through the walk. I've got a good feeling about today. My back, I've still got that pain, but nowhere near what it was a few days ago. This brisk walk is doing what it's meant to. It is making me slightly out of breath. So this is one of the entrances to East Park. It's popular with cyclists as well. You can see we've got the cycle path on there. And every so often you'll come across a wooden post that tells you how far around the park you've gone. It's something like 1,600 metres all the way around. I've already passed one of the posts. Here's the second one. Tell you up at 400 metres. Hello, other dog. Up on the top of the hill there, we've got some monkey bars. I'm not going to be using those today. And then that's the clock that we saw back on day 1. Any moment now, that voice in my head will tell me to run for 30 seconds. And this is the last day of week 1. So it's going to be a 30-second run followed by a 2-minute walk. And then next week it steps up a little bit. I think it goes up to 1-minute run and 2-minute walk. So got that to look forward to in a couple of days. 5 seconds to go for the run, and I'll see you at the end of it. Halfway. Five seconds. I'd walk for 2. Hello, you alright?
Hello.
Are you alright? How you doing?
Are you jogging, Joe?
I'm trying to get fit for about a race in 12 weeks. 5 seconds, then run again. Again. 5 seconds. Oh, and walk. Oh, that was a hard one. I think for this walking interval, I need to go a bit slower. I think the first walking interval after the run, I was going too fast, not letting my heart rate come down again. The other person I was just talking to off camera, that's Jeff, lives a few doors away from me, and he's also a driving instructor. So it's good to see he's out getting some gentle exercise as well. Good on him. Halfway through the walk. So, although it's sunny today, it's actually a little bit colder. And I think I'm almost halfway around the perimeter of the park. And I must say, it's easier without the dog, as much as I love it to bits. And I know she gives me that moral support, she gives her some fuss when she comes running back to me. But for today, I think good decision to just go out alone. Five seconds, then it's another run. See you at the end of it. So over there, what you're looking at now is Wolverhampton Wholesale Market. 1,200 metres. 5 seconds for a walk. 2 minutes walk. So yeah, over there, Wolverhampton Wholesale Market. So all the market traders go there at ridiculous o'clock in the morning. Buy their flowers, buy their fruit and veg, and then move on to the main market in Wolverhampton Town Centre or maybe Bilston to sell their stuff. There's the bandstand again. Now on my right side, I've got a little bit of stitch. That's lactic acid build-up. Now you build up lactic acid when you're in oxygen deficit. So again, it's a sign of being unfit. I'm not getting that gas exchange through my lungs efficiently enough to supply the oxygen to my muscles. And where that pain is at the moment, and by my right ribs, that's going to be my intercostal muscles. They're working hard, trying to get the oxygen in, but because they're muscles, they need oxygen themselves. Let's have you scan round. So another entrance to East Park. I'm just waiting for that voice in my head to give me those awful words again, telling me to run again. We're coming up to 1400 meters, 5 seconds. Here we go. Oh, here's another neighbour. Hello. Right. That's another of my neighbours. With a little son playing on those exercise machines. Oh, walk for 2 minutes. Oh no. That stitch, that lactic acid build up has spread up to here now. I'm not sure how that will fare out on the next day when I think we're running for 1 minute. So we're almost back where we started. So voice in my head, we still haven't given her a name, have we? Just told me we've completed 1 mile. Halfway through the walk. And it also told me that I'm halfway through today's programme as well, which of course is reassuring to know. So here is another wooden post. That's one that tells us we've done a mile, which kind of agrees with what the voice in my head has told me. So if that's halfway through the programme, we should get round again by the time the programme's finished. Okay, so back to the start. There's my car. Yes, I did cheat again. 5 seconds to run. Here we go. World's longest zebra crossing. And then here's the marker post that tells you you're at the start of your 1 mile run. 5 seconds. And walk. Getting hot. Unzip the fleece. A couple of buttons undone. Just gonna walk a little slower. Now, although I'm getting the stitch, my run is feeling stronger. It's feeling like a run, not a plod. It does feel like one foot is propelling me forwards and not just a case of lifting 1 foot over the other, like trudging through mud. It does feel like I've got some forwards momentum. Good thing about East Park, if you are a dog walker, there are plenty of litter bins. You're never far from one. So if you are that responsible sort of dog walker that will pick up the dog poo, you haven't actually got to carry it that far. And I see council workers in this park constantly, probably not today, New Year, bank holiday, but there are always workers in here tending to the flower beds, empty the bins, doing work on keeping the trees healthy. 5 seconds till another run. And you know what? I do feel ready for it. Here we go. Halfway. Five seconds. And walk. Now, this will sound a really silly thing, but also a tiny thing that is holding me back is that I'm holding my camera in one arm. And when you're running, even when you're walking, you tend to swing your arms. And I'm only really swinging my right arm because otherwise the camera's going to be doing this all the time. It's not an excuse. It's an insignificant thing compared to my low fitness level. But it is a thing. Plenty of crows out today. The early bird gets the worm. Halfway through the walking phase. You're possibly recognising bits of this park now. So I've taken you all around the perimeter. Let's veer off to the right here, cut across the middle, and I think that will probably time us right for the end of today's exercise to be fairly close to the car. So I am going for a dog walk later today. That's going to be a walk, not a run. Just 5 seconds till we run. Here we go. Halfway. Oh. 5 seconds. Walk for 2 minutes. Oh. So this I've just shown you is the paddling pool. As you probably guess, it's not been used for a few years. Closed during COVID lockdown 1, and I'm not convinced it's reopened at all. Some of the barriers are unsafe. Now I think, oh excuse me, that stitch has just suddenly hit me again, right hand side again. Got children's play area in the middle. Just next to the bandstand. Halfway through the walk. Now, the fact I'm getting stitch, let's question that. It's obviously a sign of being unfit. But could we also argue it's a sign that today I've pushed it a bit more? I certainly feel like my runs have been more productive. So that's going to be using more oxygen. So that would be maybe a good reason that that stitch is affecting me today and it hasn't done previously. It does remind me of cross country at school. 35 years ago. Now, generally it was football, I'll talk later. 5 seconds till I run again. This is my final run interval. Thank you, voice. Let's make it a good one then. Sorry, I was swinging my arms deliberately now. 5 seconds. Walk for 2 minutes. That's the final walk. So no more to do after this. So what was I saying? Generally at school, it was football. So we'd take football kit, football boots. Never had posh ones. Always out the catalogue with moulded studs. But if it was bad weather, it would be a cross-country run instead of football. But we were still doing it in football kit. Now, I went to school in Handsworth. The playing fields that the school owned were over in Perry Bar. So we were, cross-country was running around Perry Hall Park, halfway according to the voice. Now it meant there were about 120 of us running, and you can imagine some people were fitter than others, so we kind of stretched out over a real long line. And wearing the long football socks, we used to shove bars of chocolate down our socks to eat halfway around. Now there was a shortcut halfway across the course. Sometimes we'd take that. Sometimes one of the teachers would be hiding behind one of the buildings and would send us back. I would end up running 50% further than we needed to. Oh yeah, and they confiscated the chocolate as well. Wonder what they did with that. As we got into the higher years, there was a bit more trust placed on us. So that's workout completed, the voice has just said. So yeah, as we got older, there was more trust placed on us. So we were actually able to take the shortcut, or even take a £5 note out with us, go and get a can of Coke from the local shops. Anyway, thanks for coming along with me today. We are back at the car. That was quite well timed. So next week, just finding my car keys. Which pocket did I put them in? Let's just find those. Just click the door open. There we go. Oh, let's get in and just flop. Oh, it's warm in here. So yeah, next week then, we're on the None to Run programme, week 2. And if I remember rightly, it starts with a 5-minute walk, brisk walk. And then the intervals are 1 minute run. I think it's still 2-minute walk. So you've still got that time, excuse me, for your heart rate to come back down again. And I think there were just less intervals because each one is going to be 1 minute run instead of 30 seconds run. So today's Sunday, so it's a rest day tomorrow. All being well, my glasses are steaming up. I will see you on Tuesday for week 2. Not sure whether I'll bring the dog or not. I think I have actually done better without her. So yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.